Hi, Assalamualaikum. Okay, today we proceed to 10.3, relationship between perimeter and area. Okay, this is Mr. Thompson. He is a farmer. So, he has an empty lot. And he intends to fence up some of the region in this empty lot by a 20-meter fence so that he can plant vegetables in this region. Okay, so how should he construct the fencing such that he has the region with largest area? Okay, so by using 20-meter fence, how is he going to build the largest region? Okay, so this 20-meter fence actually it is referring to a perimeter. Okay, and the perimeter here is fixed. Okay, so by having a fixed perimeter, which is the fence 20 meter, how he is going to build the largest region he could for planting vegetables. Okay, so to answer this question, we must know what is the relationship between perimeter and area. Again, what is the relationship between perimeter and area? So our first conjecture, okay, what is conjecture? Conjecture ni maksudnya ialah andaian. Okay, andaian kita lah. Okay, what is the relationship? Okay, so to make the first conjecture, we must answer this question first. How does the area of rectangle change when its perimeter is fixed? Okay, so previously, okay, Mr. Thompson have 20-meter fence. Perimeter is fixed. Okay, so how does he fence up the largest area by the fixed 20-meter fence? Alright, okay, so assuming I have a rectangle of perimeter 36, so this is fixed. Okay, perimeter 36 centimeter is fixed. Okay, so I built up several shapes. Okay, different shapes of rectangles. Okay, the first one, the length is 70 cm and the width is 1 cm. Okay, I name it as A. Okay, for B is the length is 12 cm and width 6 cm, and C 9 cm and 9 cm. Okay, this is a square. Let's calculate the area. Okay, so if I calculate the area, okay, so the area for the A is 17 times 1, which is 17. 12 for B, 12 times 6 is equal to 72. And for C, 9 multiplied with 9 is 81. I want to find out what is the relationship between the difference in length and the width. For A, the difference between length and width is 16, 17 minus 1. Okay, for B, 12 minus 6, which is 6. And for C, 9 minus 9, because it is a square. So it's 0. As you can see here, okay, from our table here, okay, when the difference between length and width is decreasing, what happened to the area? The area become higher or increasing. Okay, the area is higher. Okay, so our conjecture number 1 is rectangle with the same perimeter, the area will increase. This is 17, 72 and 81. Okay, increase if the difference between width and length is 16 to 6 to 0, means that the value is decreasing. Okay, so if this is decreases, okay, so the area will be the largest when the rectangle is okay, which one is the largest area between these 81? So when the rectangle is a square, we will have the largest area. Okay, this is conjecture number 1. If the perimeter is fixed. What if the area is fixed? What happened to the perimeter? Okay, so let's say I have a rectangles of different shapes. Okay, but the area is fixed, which is 49 centimeter square. Okay, so the same thing I will do as previous is I will find out what is the difference between length and width. Then I'll try to connect it with the perimeter of K, L, M, N. Okay, so for K, the difference is 10.5, and the perimeter, I just sum up all the side length. So I will have 35 centimeter. For L, okay, the difference is 5.1, and the perimeter is 29.8. Okay, for a square M, okay, the difference is 0, and the perimeter is 28. And for N, the difference is 8.25, and the perimeter is 32.5. Okay, now try to relate these two. Try to find out what is the relationship between these two. Okay, the rectangle, okay, that have the biggest difference between length and width, which is 10.5, will have the highest perimeter. Okay, and the square, which have the smallest difference between length and width, will have the smallest or the lowest perimeter. So we can conclude that here, okay, rectangle with same area, the perimeter, okay, let's say we put it here, increase, the perimeter will increase if the difference between length and width increase. Okay, so the perimeter is the smallest, okay, when the rectangle is a square. Okay, when it's a square, okay, the difference is 0, then the perimeter will have the smallest or the lowest perimeter of all four. Okay, so you can try with other value of area. Okay, maybe 50, 100. Okay, you try to come up with different shape of rectangle. Then you try to construct a table. Okay, to find out what is the relationship between difference between length and width and the perimeter. All right. Okay, next, how do you solve problems? All right, so the diagram shows a rectangular plot of land with a length of 40 meter and width of 20 meter. You are required to fence up a region, okay, on the land with the area of 450 meter square. Explain how would you fence the land such that you use the shortest fence. Okay, what would be the shortest length of the fence required? Alright, so from this situation, what you need to do, you need to fence up some of the region here. Okay, so let's say this is the region you want to fence up. And this region, the area is fixed, which is 450 meters square. Okay, this is fixed. Okay, and you also want to build the shortest fence possible. Okay, previously we have discussed for same area of rectangle, perimeter is the shortest when the rectangle is square. Okay, let's say this is a square region, so we have the length of all sides is x cm. So x times x is equal to 450 centimeters square, which is the area. So x squared is 450. So the square root of 450 is 21.21 centimeter. So this is the side of our square. But we cannot build this. This is not possible because the one side, which is the width of the original land, is only 20 meter. This is over 20 meter. So this is not possible. We cannot build up this, fence up this region. So what we need to do now, we need to make this 20 meter of width is the minimum width of our fence, of the region that we want to fence up. Okay, so if 20 meter is the width, what is the length? Okay, so the length is 450 divided by 20 is equal to 22.5 centimeter. Okay, hence fence up the region with length of 22.5 centimeter and width of 20 cm. So let me sketch the region of this. Okay, maybe it's like here. Okay, so this is the region that you will fence up. Okay, the width is 20 meter and the length here is 22.5. Okay, next is the shortest length of fence required is, okay, so you just need to find out the perimeter. So this length is 22.5 centimeter and the width is 20. So what you need to do, you need to sum up all the four sides. Okay, 22.5 plus 22.5 plus 20 plus 20 is equal to 85 centimeter. Next question, we have another problem, but now the problem involves the perimeter and area of triangle, rectangle, square, parallelogram, kites, trapezium, and the combination of these shapes. Alright, so how are you going to solve this? Alright, so the diagram shows a rhombus PQTU and trapezium of QRST. PQR and UTS is a straight line. Given the area of the whole diagram is 46. Okay, so find the height of the rhombus PQTU and hence find the perimeter of the whole diagram. Okay, first of all, it needs the height. Okay, the height of the rhombus is actually here. Okay, this is the height. Okay, and this height is actually the same as the height of this trapezium, which is the length of SR. Okay, first of all, okay, for A, area of PQTU, which is the rhombus, plus the area of QRST, which is the trapezium, is 46 centimeter squared. Okay, so I just, for the rhombus, okay, rhombus is actually one type of parallelogram. And the area of parallelogram is base, the length of the base times the height. Okay, so this is the length of the base, which is 5 times the height, which is unknown. So 5 times h plus, okay, plus with the area of trapezium. Okay, so for trapezium, the formula is half times the summation of two parallel sides, 5 plus 8, times the height, which is h, unknown. Okay, so it's equal to 46. Okay, so now what do I do? Okay, because I see here there are 2 here. To get rid of these 2, I need to multiply both sides with 2. So multiply both sides with 2. Okay, so what do I have here? 2 times 5h is 10h. Okay, plus 2 times 13h over 2 is equal to 13h. Now it's cancelled here. Okay, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So left with 13h, and 4 equal to 46 times 2 is 92. Okay, so we have similar term here, so we just add them up. Equal to 23h equal to 92, and h is 4 centimeter. Okay, so the height is 4 centimeter. Okay, for B, we want to find out what is the perimeter. So previously we have the height as R is 4 cm. Okay, and for rhombus, okay, all sides will be the same length. So this side is 5, so same goes to the other 3 sides. So the perimeter is 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 8 and plus 4 is equal to 32 cm. Right? So please try. Okay, so please try question from self-practice 10.3b from page 241. Okay, question number 3, and Mastery Q 10.3, page 242, question 3 and 4. And please submit your answer to me. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.